Actually, right now, worst 5 coach in the NBA?
Let's look at coaches in the NBA. Oh, the Nets coach.
Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks, I'm going to go with Lionel Hollins. I'm going...
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm Scott Brooks, Lionel Hollins. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Jeff Hornacek.
That's not his fault.
I don't want to hear that.
It's not his
I don't
fault.
want to hear that.
Nah,
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Because he even coached Phoenix to 50 wins that year, but they didn't. But they didn't make the playoffs because everybody in the West had 50 wins. Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
That's
make
not-
it or
nah.
you don't. Nope. He was supposed to go to New York and change things. What did he change? Nothing. They still suck.
Who are the worst coaches?
Personally, I'm gonna go with Stan Van Gundy in my top 5 worst coaches.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. What has Stan Van Gundy
No.
done recently? Stan Van Gundy ain't done nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
I'm putting Stan Van Gundy in my top 5 worst coaches.
This is actually a great question.
He's
Who
my
are the
number
worst-
4 coaches.
Who are the
and
worst
then
coaches?
Fred Hoiberg is number 5.
Who are the worst coaches?
So I got Scott Brooks. I got Lionel Hollins. I have Jeff Hornacek.
Brett Brown in there? Brett Brown not in there? Brett Brown no.
From who? From the Sixers? No, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. You give him an entire team of new rookies to play with every year and be like, go win.
Frank Vogel.
No, Frank Vogel not in there. Paul George came up small, bro. They had a chance to win 2 of them games, and Paul George came up small.
No, that's Nate McMillan.
Oh, that was
the
Nate
Magic coach.
McMillan. I'm not going to put Frank Vogel in there because I think that this Magic team has a chance to somehow get a little bit better.
How?
I think that they're going to, I think not this offseason, but next offseason, they're going to max out somebody that you're not going to expect, and they're going to give them some money, and they're going to have a solid team. I think the Magic will be playoff contenders in 2 years.
Who they going to max out?
I don't know, but
Max out?
it's a bunch of free agents coming out in that year.
They going to max out somebody?
They're going to max out somebody. Yeah, they're going to max out somebody. And I think that they're going to be a playoff team by like 2020.
They might be a playoff team by 2020, but
Yeah, but Frank Vogel going there is to build them up for the future.
Okay.
No, am I wrong? They had Scott Brooks, who was not. I'm sorry, Scott Skiles, who was a terrible coach.
Scott Skiles is terrible.
Scott Skiles is terrible. Stop acting like Scott Skiles is a good coach.
Is he really terrible?
Scott Skiles is not a good coach.
Terrible. He did decent with the
Scott
Bulls.
Skiles is not a good
He took
coach.
the Bucks to the playoffs. They were the AFC.
Scott Skiles is not a good coach.
Scott Skiles is really terrible.
Scott Skiles is a terrible coach. Come
Vinny
on.
Del Negro was awful.
Vinny Del Negro is an awful coach.
He was
Scott
awful.
Skiles is a terrible coach.
Yeah.
He's a terrible coach.
Bill Cartwright was bad too.
Bill Cartwright was a terrible coach.
Cartwright was bad. Well, I mean, I don't even know. Like, first of all, he was 7-1. Has there ever been another 7-1 coach? Like, seriously. Like, how is your coach that tall, B?
Scott Brooks is. Scott.
Why was a center a coach? That didn't make sense.
I'm sorry. Scott Skiles' record was 478 wins to 480 wins. He lost 2 games more than he won.
I mean, he did.
Scott Skiles is not a good coach.
A lot of mid teams.
He's not a good
He did
coach.
a lot of mid teams. He coached a lot of mid teams.
Whose fault is that? He's not a good coach.
What you mean? You can't help who you get hired by.
Not a good coach.
What you mean?
He's not a good coach.
It was cool.
Not that cool. The most games he ever won this season was 47. No, 49 with the Bulls in 06, 07.
That was his best team, probably. That's probably his best team.
He got fired after 1 season in Orlando. Like,
because they were bad.